Very well. So this is going to be a mind-boggling episode. You guys will have a blast, and I am really enjoying this moment because finally it took an injury to Mohamed El-Neni that we will get to see more about Arsenal's transfer window business towards the end of this uh, window. Yes, we are going to see some more business coming up, and of course, some players Arsenal are very much interested in. Stay tuned, fasten your seatbelts if you don't have any. Don't bother about it. But first, oh my god, we got an update about Unity Elements, but it is coming from sadly Indicala News. Yes, it's sad. They say that all we know at this stage, 19 million bid, 19 million pound bid has been submitted for Unity Elements from a Premier League club. It has not been named. Leicester want 25 million pounds, says Indicala News. 19 million. Well, if I want to believe this, I believe that yes, Arsenal are the club that would have made a bid and to test the waters. They've been doing that for Rafinha for every goddamn club. But yes, ladies and gentlemen, if you want to believe this, it's up to you. I don't. I won't 100% believe in it. I really don't. Even though they did a really good job for Darwin Nunez to Liverpool, but nothing more than that I can say. That I could say at the moment. So let's move on to Rudy Galetti. Rudy Galetti says ongoing talks between Arsenal and Shakhtar for Mudryk. The two clubs are working to reach an agreement for a figure of 25 million euros plus bonuses. There is optimism for the positive closure of deal. Evolving situation, yes, says Rudy Galetti. But Ben Jacobs says that although a deal is very much possible, Arsenal and Shakhtar started almost 10 million pound apart in valuation. Shakhtar ideally want 25 million pounds. And the numbers are really different, but Arsenal and Shakhtar are a little far away from reality. So let's see where that will take us. But Daniel Katz says Arsenal are optimistic that Mohamed El-Neni's injury is weeks rather than months. They're optimistic that the injury is not that bad as it is supposed to be. There was a Twitter account which said that the Mohamed El-Neni might it's a season-ending injury for him, but that's not the case as of now. We see because Mark Manbryan was the one who actually said that understand that Mohamed El-Neni is potentially going to miss the Villa game through injury. So that was that, and now Arsenal are into the transfer market for a midfielder. This are good times. These are really good times that we need to discuss about it. But let's just delve into it. So Matt Spy. No wait. Yes. So one of the names that is actually being chased by Arsenal is Danilo. Yes. Danilo, this season, 40 games, already 7 goals, 1 assist, 83% passing accuracy, 62% long ball accuracy, 246 ball recoveries. My god, we need that kind of a tank in the midfield. 79 tackles, man. Danilo is a good player. Arsenal have been following him, but suddenly they've been quite quiet about the whole things. But according to Callum Williams, he says that Arsenal have this morning inquired again for Danilo from Palmeiras. The signing could speed up due to El-Neni's injury. Now you'd ask me what the hell are Arsenal supposed to pay for him? What is this? Is this real? Is this true? Like, are we even thinking of a deal to happen? But first, let me tell you, Marco Guidi says that PSG want to send Leandro Paredes on loan to Arsenal. Yes, Arsenal have inquired about Leandro Paredes with Paris Saint-Germain, and it looks like player wants to respect his negotiations with Juventus. So Paredes is actually prioritizing Juventus over Arsenal as of now. Arsenal trying to do a bit more, but a very, very late in the window, and that too because of injury for one of their players is something that wouldn't stand out. But let's talk about Seko Fofana. No, I'm not kidding. No, sir, I'm not kidding at all. So in the last hours of the transfer window, according to Mediafoot from Olympique Marseille, they say that Arsenal is recruiting a midfielder. And according to our information, the profile of Seko Fofana is being studied. Even if it is unlikely to succeed, Arsenal took information on the Fofana file, but on the side of Lance, they closed the door on his departure. RC Lance don't have enough time to find a replacement, and they would demand an offer greater than 30 million euros at least for the midfielder. 30 million euros. And Seko Fofana it's going to be late. It's going to be late. I mean, it is going to be late. Wow. Melissa Reddy says that Arsenal are looking at the possibility of signing Cody Gakpo from PSV. Let's see. Let's see whether that will happen or not. But yes, Callum Williams says, not to turn into Fabrizio Romano, but I'm told this morning that Arsenal have once again inquired about Palmeiras midfielder Danilo Pereira and co thought to be asking around $25 million. Process sped up due to injury to Elneny. So $25 million is the price tag for Danilo. Let us talk about Maitland-Niles' departure. John Crossmiller says Maitland-Niles is at the center of a last-minute scramble for his signature. Even an injury to Elneny, who is set to miss a few games with a hamstring problem, and Thomas Partey's absence will not affect Arsenal's willingness to let Maitland-Niles go out. Well, yes, that's okay. Henry Winter has something to say about Mikhail Mudryk. He says the Shakhtar Donetsk 21-year-old left-sided attacker is surely destined for Bundesliga or Premier League one day. Great to watch, dribbling, chopping, shooting. Despite all the issues, Ukraine continues to develop footballing talent. Mikhail Mudryk is really technically gifted for sure. For definitely there. Let's see whether Arsenal can get that job done right now. But moving on, this afternoon will be decisive for Hector Bellerin's case, says Gerard Romero. Yes, it looks like, Barcelona are looking for certain departures, and then Marcos Alonso and Hector Bellerin are supposed to join them, which is, yes, Jose Alvarez says that Barcelona is working hard for Bellerin's arrival. Clearest option for Barcelona now is Bellerin, says El Chiringuito TV as well. Well, Arteta was asked about Zinchenko and Partey returning for Villa game. He said, I don't think so. We have to make another scan, especially on Thomas, to see the length, but I don't think they will be available. It is a similar area, but hopefully not as bad. It is sad, actually. So no Partey, no Zinchenko available for the game against Aston Villa, and it's really, really bad. Craig Hope says Arsenal's Maitland-Niles as a loan option for Newcastle. Nottingham Forest also mentioned, and Bournemouth or Southampton elsewhere. Complicating factor now is injuries to Arsenal midfielders Partey and Elneny. Well, according to Albert Pintado, he says that Bellerin to Betis is now seeming as very difficult according to his agents. Let's see. With the termination of Braithwaite and the sale of Aubameyang and Pjanic, Barcelona will try to sign their main targets, which are Marcos Alonso and, of course, Hector Bellerin. Well, Charles Watts says that the initial prognosis of Partey's injury is fairly positive and he could be back in a couple of weeks. He looks certain to miss at least the next couple of games, including this weekend's trip to Manchester United. Alright. Clock is ticking. Arsenal need to delve into the transfer market and get the best one out of it. But Mikel Arteta spoke about Odegaard's calmness. He said he does it at all natural. Nothing worries him, and he's developing that even more. He's more humble, and I would say, no, I'm not asked that, but that's the way he is. More humble and more hungry, a good combination. Let's see if that combination works for us or not. Well, good times, really positive times for Arsenal to sign players, but really sad times for injuries. How the new signings will fare, let me know what you guys think about that. I'll see you in the next one. Until then, cheers, and don't forget to subscribe.